Welcome back to Zwartkops, and more action now from the Regional Extreme Festival. And it's so good to see packed houses once again at Motorsport in South Africa, and they certainly were here in their droves, looking forward to all the entertainment that was provided. Pabar Volkswagen Challenge are up next, and Dave managed to catch up with some of the top contenders.
Well, it's turned into quite a good category, the Class C, and it looks like you guys are getting closer and closer together in your racing.
Well, we've tried to keep this class as standard as possible. I mean, I've broken a motor here once, and we were able to go to a scrapyard and get a new 1600 motor and pop it in. So there is a good advantage in coming to Class C. We also use less tyres than the other classes. So the class is growing nicely.
Class A quite quickly coming back amongst the Class C cars, particularly towards the end of the race.
I think it actually makes it quite fun when we get to the Class C class, because obviously with the new tyre rule for 2022, we're all running new tyres in front. The cars actually start falling off, especially with the hot weather we have today. And about lap 4-5, we tend to get to Class C, and then it mixes it up. You can box somebody in that you're having a fight with, so you don't have to actually have the pace.
Did you say that you're going to have a fight with Rory? Not literally, I hope not.
No, Rory's going to fight behind me, but I'll have a look at him. I'll check where he's going.
History Mac in the big class. Class B has grown enormously. You guys have picked up from some of the old categories, cars at a decent price, etc. Just tell us about that.
No, it's ridiculously large, the class. It could be a race by itself. It's so large. We have 20, 22, 25 cars sometimes. I mean, it's amazing how the class has grown. I've raced Class B for 15 years odd or so, and it's the biggest I've ever seen it. It's so competitive at the front. If you're 0.1, 0.2 off, you're fifth, sixth on the grid. It's amazing to race there, and we don't need back markers to make a race, because we are our own race by itself.
Do your own thing, yeah, absolutely, and it's a great race.
It's great racing right through the field. You can see leading things out in Class C, Pierluigi Mussolini getting to the front end, trying to close things down there. A couple of guys with some problems though, and you can see Madonna and Fano having a little bit of issues there from the Class A point of view. He's right back into the Class C category, and that's not where he wants to be, that is for sure. Class B heating up here big time. Bevan Williams going at it with Mokorodia. Smith having a little bit of an issue there, but the flag came out and Rory Atkinson hung on for the victory to beat out Stian Kriel and Keegan Masters for the top three in Class A. Brilliant race action all the way through, as you heard there from Stuart Mack as well. Speaking about Class Bs and how competitive it is, Hannes Skipper's taking the Class B victory, and once again Pierluigi Mussolini coming through for Class C honours. There's the official results. Atkinson, Kriel and Masters the top three in A. Skipper's, Pretorius and Van der Merwe top three in B. Mussolini beats out Butt and Cruiser for Class C. Charles Anderson, what is Pabar?
So Pabar is an automotive company. We supply automotive components throughout the industry, and it's just a hobby of mine to try and keep myself busy, me and my colleague Mike Parbaglia. And we decided this year just to give it a bash, sponsor the VW Challenge, and have a jaw.
Top three for Charisse Van der Merwe in the Hot 1027 car.
Well, initially my dad threw me in the deep end actually, and he bought me a challenge car and said, you're going to race this competitive series, and I just hopped in and I didn't do too bad, so that's why I'm here, and I'm really enjoying it. I love the competitiveness, so I'm really having a good time.
Let's check out what's going to happen now for Race 2's highlights, heading down towards Turn 1. 3 separate starts. They were very quick starts between them. Not usually the 10 to 15 seconds that we normally get. And wow! Elna Cruz onto the grass to try and avoid Charisse Van der Merwe by the looks of things. She might have bogged down slightly there on the line. The two ladies getting up close and personal right from the word go. At the front end though, Valdi Mikey's losing a little bit of ground there, sitting in 5th place. Problems for Pierluigi Mussolini, looping it out at turn 2 and dropping right to the back of a very competitive field. And problems as well there as well. Looks like that's Cruiser, Philip Cruiser this time, onto the grass. So both the Cruisers have been on the grass at some point in this race. Atkinson trying to get around the outside, but you can see Stian Kriel is making his day very, very difficult. The Easy Parts car going off the circuit there as well. 94's Carson Blau, but we're getting back on track only just. What a battle at the front end though. Stian Kriel racing, taking it to the line and looking for an opportunity to try and win it out. He does, just getting through there to beat out Rory Atkinson. Atkinson tucked in behind, and Class B, what a battle to the line. Hannes Skippers, Anthony Pretorius and Charisse Van der Merwe once again going at it. And from the back, 0 to 0, or 0 to hero there for Pierluigi Mussolini, taking Class C honours over Ross Butt and Mark Castle. Let's catch up now with Rory Atkinson after a sharing of the podium there with his fellow competitor, Stian Kriel.
Hey, it was nice and hot. Quite a bit of traffic as we had all 3 classes in on the grid today. 36 cars. It was a good race for me. Well done to Stian and Masters, both of them. They were very close.
Class B winner was Dr. Hannes Skeppers.
Super stoked. It's the first time that I've won the race 2 here at Zwartkops. Every single time race 2 has been a bit of an issue for me. But yeah, it was a fun race. Anthony was on my tail the first 2 or 3 laps, but then managed to shake him, and super happy and stoked for the day's result.
Double win in Class C for Pierluigi Mussolini.
It was a lot of fun. Race 2, I got whacked off in turn 2. Old butt T-boned me. Managed to fight my way back. Took the win for the second race. 2 wins for the day. I'm very happy and I'm very tired now. Thanks.